Going forward, it's about breaking into the industry. It's more of the same. It's our sales force becoming more productive and getting a better foothold in clinics that see patients with pain.
Welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Thomas Sandgaard. He is the CEO of Zynex. And Thomas, it's great to see you. How are you?
Hi, Steve. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Awesome. Good stuff. And we have significant news out from the company that you've received FDA clearance for the new 10Waves device. So before we talk about the clearance, what that means, maybe just remind everyone a little bit about the 10Waves device. And this is part of your pain management solution, correct?
That's right. Yeah, we offer a number of products for pain management. Our flagship, the NexWave, is obviously best selling. That includes the interferential current modality. There's a part of the market where there's a need for the more traditional TENS, which is a much lower frequency and only one channel at a time version of what our interferential device can do. There's situations, for instance, if someone has metal in their leg where interferential simply goes too deep and TENS that runs more of the surface will be affected. What we have done is come up with a prescription strength version of TENS devices versus the much less expensive and not very effective devices you can find on the market, usually sold for what's considered in FDA terms over the counter, meaning it doesn't require a prescription. But it's the TensWave is a great complement to our NexWave device, and there's several modalities built in that are just very beneficial. One of them being the burst mode that's really good at inducing endorphins in the body, more of the body's own anesthesia that can mask pain all over the body. So sometimes that's effective if an X-wave or even our TensWave is not able to treat a specific area. Just getting that general anesthetic, the body's own endorphins in the body is very helpful.
Yeah, and Tom, so I imagine this is a large swath of people that will be able to use something like this because we've heard about the many people who are recovering from injuries and pain, and this is something that I think that would be utilized quite a bit all over North America.
That's right. Pain or treating pain is a $30 billion industry in this country, and that in itself indicates how big of an issue is. We still expect the NexWave to be selling just like it is today. The TensWave is more to be prescribed or be provided to patients when there's an issue where the NexWave wouldn't work that well, or if an insurance company prefers that we bill them for a TENS device instead of the multimodality NexWave device.
Yeah. So now that you have FDA clearance for this, what's sort of the process now moving forward? And that really, this clearance really is important as far as the insurance carriers are concerned as well.
That's right. That's where we see it really be helpful so that we can provide some coverage for patients where they have a different insurance policy. Going forward, it's about breaking into the industry. It's more of the same. It's our sales force becoming more productive and getting a better foothold in clinics that see patients with pain.
Yeah. And just on that, Thomas, quickly, I would imagine that a lot of it is show and tell, to go out and show these people who are dealing with pain management how this works and why it works that way. And that seems to spread word of mouth wise, or because it really is a small industry of people that are doing this type of work.
Well, I would say it's actually a very, very large industry. Our sales force visits a lot of different medical specialties, anywhere from orthopedic surgeons, it could be family physicians, it could be, so in some cases, chiropractors, physical therapy, and interventional pain. There's a wide range of specialties that prescribe for pain. So I'd say it's actually a very very large. And as you mentioned, it's show and tell. A lot of it is about providing an in-service for those professionals in the clinics and making sure we build the relationships. Our business is very reliant on getting repeat business. So once physicians get the experience with how well it works for the patients and they get treated well by our customer service and insurance is paid, then they typically continue to write the prescriptions. And then it becomes more of a maintenance sale.
Absolutely. And when you bring in orthopedic surgeons and chiropractors and all that, you're right, it does become a huge, large market. Absolutely. So, Thomas, thanks very much. Congratulations on this FDA clearance. Exciting news for the company.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Steve.
All right. Thomas Sandgaard, the CEO of Zynex.